we're back with Squid Game The Challenge Season 2, Episode 7. I got a little distracted. Haven't watched in a while. Also, this slides and ladders was not doing it for me, so I wasn't that excited to keep watching. But here we go. The daughter of the father and daughter is agreeing to go down the slide first. There's this whole thing with the poker players pissed at Zoe, and I'll have to relearn the other woman's name. Going down the slide. Is Zoe gone? Zoe's been a huge character. Oh, she did. I swear the left slide has been death every time. It's been a while since I watched, but I kind of remember that. Well, the daughter's gone. Zoe's gone. Hope you're happy, poker guy. Yeah, the poker guy literally could have didn't he? I don't know if he had the option to put himself to the top of the board. Maybe he couldn't move himself, but he could have punished a team that was higher up, closer to the goal. Any chance both slides are death? I don't think so. Perla's still alive. Perla is kind of becoming a main character on the show. Perla says she's cooking after she. I think she means she's angry. I don't think does cooking mean you're angry? Oh, okay, this guy. Okay, well, poker guy is super annoying. Because what Perla and Zoe did to him, I think, made strategic sense, but what he did to them did not make strategic sense. Oh, Perla's got a question mark card now. She gets to choose a team to miss a turn. What? Not strategy. People are trying to get her not to pick the poker guy to miss his turn. Strategy over passion is what they said. I don't know. I don't know if there's much. I guess they wanted her to make the top teams miss their turn. Yo, the poker guy is trying to say that Perla's taking it personal and that there's no bad blood. That guy was an absolute asshole because of what Perla and Zoe did to his team. I forget how many teams can get through. I think it's like 6. So I don't know if you make the team that's 6th closest to the goal miss a turn. I don't know. I don't know what the best move right there is. Yeah, the slides and ladders is we're just watching them roll dice. It's not that fun. Even the question mark cards, they did cause a lot of drama because of the stupid poker guy, but I don't know. It's a shout out to I know this show's trying to be children's games. This is a popular children's game. It's slightly better than Candyland, which I guess would be even worse to watch. I do think the way they drop the dice, they can kind of determine the outcome. I don't know what constitutes a valid roll. If they just took it and dropped it an inch from the ground, would that be valid? Because the one girl didn't even do it on purpose just now, but she threw the die, but it landed on 1, but it didn't move really. And then they just got a 1. But I don't think she did that on purpose because they didn't want a 1. So I don't know what the show constitutes as a valid roll. Maybe that's a hack that the show does. Maybe if somebody figures out that they can decide the outcome of their dice roll, that's a genius moment that the show will allow. I don't I don't know if these two did rock paper scissors. Who goes first? But the person that went first went to the right, and she survived. Left slide is death every time. Okay, we can see if this guy is allowed to go right and survive. He is going right. Okay, so they are allowed to go down the same slide. So literally left is death every time. There's one slide left that they haven't used, but every other slide has been left slide is death, right side is live. Oh, we're about to find out. Somebody that's by themselves got the 27 space, which is the last slide. It might be that each slide can only be used once. She went to the left. That's kind of crazy, right? Oh wow, she lived. Wow, one of them was the left was survive. Yeah, so now every slide has been used, so they know which one is which. So it's just straight up shoots and ladders without death, assuming everybody remembers which way to go. So it's literally the game is just luck from this point. I guess there's some strategy if you get a card again, but even the card decisions are pretty obvious what you should do. Maybe. All right, Perla's got another card. Send a team back to the start. That's pretty brutal. You got to send the team that's furthest along. She can't do it to the poker guy again. You got to go the team that's furthest along. It's like the only choice. I mean, there's like a social element to this, but Perla's literally on the bottom low row. Like she's practically at the start again. She must have hit another slide. And the poker guy is only barely ahead of her. And there's a bunch of teams that are like close to the goal. She chose a team. She did choose a team that was higher up, so that's good. I don't. Oh, apparently the pink team. Apparently the pink team has some sort of advantage that they gained where they never have to go down a slide, so they only go up. But I don't know. I think there was a team that was higher than pink. There was this blue team might have been higher than pink. Yeah, pink's so mad. These people are getting so mad. It's tough. Like Perla actually feels bad, but then I don't know. You just kind of have to eat it. Like obviously the team you put back is gonna be mad at you. But now Perla is like, I'm the victim because she didn't respect my choice. Like she said something like kind of passive aggressive back at her. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm with Pearl on this one. Somebody's gonna be mad in the moment. They're probably gonna want you to feel bad about it. But now Pearl is like trying to make it like she's like the other person's bad for making her feel bad. It wasn't that egregious of a comment. It was like she was like, I'm sorry, and then the other one was like, tell that to my son. And I guess Perla that's it probably made Perla actually feel bad, but I don't think it's that crazy that you need to like you need to now you have to say the pink player is the bad person in the situation. It's not like the poker player. Perla's going through it right now. Did you not expect to come on this show and make hard decisions? Oh, another team they get to just pick a team to go to the goal, I think. So they just picked the team that was all the way up to the top. That makes sense because they're probably going to make it anyway. All right, it's 6 teams. I don't know how many have gone in. Oh, there's 7 teams left. That was the first team to make it to the goal. Wow, I did not realize that. All right, let's roll these dice. Come on. All right, 2 teams in. So depending on if the teams 6 teams make it, but it could be teams of 1. So at most there's 12 people left, but it could be less. All right, another team has to pick a team to join them on a square. You probably pick the team that's furthest along. So they picked Perla, but I think Perla was the closest team to the top. The team that got the card was like at the top of the board, so they were helping anybody that they chose. But actually I don't know if Perla was the furthest along. They should have picked a team that was closest to them, so they weren't. You meant to minimize the amount of squares you help somebody with. Oh, now Perla got the slide. What does her slide go? It went down like 4 levels. Perla's such a main character in this moment. The main characters die so often in this show. Oh, poker guy's all the way at the top now. He got a ladder. All right, poker guy made it. He's not done yet. So we're down to 11 because he's by himself. I think some people are trying to manipulate the dice. I don't know if they have to they have to drop it like above their knee or something might be the rule. All right, 3 teams left. 1 team can pass. Let's go. Roll the dice. Come on. There's 2 solos left and 1 duo left. Perla's back up. She's practically tied for closest to the exit. It probably took so long to film. So many dice rolls. Yeah, it looks like they can't ever choose themselves when they get like a special card square. Because this one team got a chance to swap squares. Like 2 teams have to change positions, and they didn't choose themselves, which they must not have been allowed to. Perla's getting close. All right, she's got to just roll like a 4. She's in. That's probably it, right? We can be done with this. You got a 6. All right, we're done. Perla survived. Yeah, Perla's going through it. I think it's only gonna get more stressful. I'd have to go back and watch. I don't think Perla like sent the team that was furthest along back to the start. So I think there's some basis for like being upset with her. Like if someone goes out of their way to target you when it's not the best strategic decision, like that feels personal. But it was kind of hard to follow, so I'm not actually sure. Oh, I forgot about Trinity. Oh, Trinity didn't play Shoots and Ladders, but we don't know what's going on with him now. They were down to 10 in the dorms, but then there's still Trinity. There's only 2 guys left in the dorms, and then there's Trinity, and we don't know yet. There's no way Perla's more mad at the mom that got upset with her than the poker guy, right? The mom's apologizing. I mean, I think it's worth apologizing, but if Perla's really upset with the mom, that's kind of crazy. Like, I think she kind of personally targeted her by not doing the best strategic decision. Perla's such a main character, but I don't trust the edit on these main characters anymore. I think they're just gonna die. I forget, like in the there's a lot of people that are upset with the mom's comment. I mean, wouldn't have said that if I was the mom, but I don't know. I would also, if like somebody personally targeted me in a way that wasn't optimal strategy, like I would take that personally and want to make the other person feel bad. I don't really think she crossed the line, but it's a social game, so some people are gonna take it different ways. It would have been better just to be like, I don't understand. That felt personal or something, instead of making them maybe them family out of like, I don't know. Whatever. Let's move on. Let's get to Trinity. I'll root for Trinity to win. I like Trinity. The reality is, I mean, Perla was probably just felt like she was close to the people that were higher up on the game board, so she didn't want to send them back to the start. Like, it is personal to some degree. Okay, what's going on with Trinity? I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not in on these like conversations. I mean, I get like we're actually getting to like a smaller amount of people, so we're getting to know each an individual person, I guess now. Damn, they're going to bed, and we haven't found out what happened with Trinity yet. Okay. Next day, wake up to guards right away. All right, it's about to begin right in the morning. They didn't do the disco money piggy bank ball down to whatever number, so I think Trinity's still in the game. They mentioned him and they didn't show his death. Trinity's in the game room. Maybe he just got a pass. They have the I forget what they call this game. Well, last season, but I sat at the desks in the white room. It was like, wasn't it like everyone was blindfolded and one person had to give a box to somebody, and then when they all take their blindfolds off, the person that got the box had to guess who gave them a box. But Trinity just got a pass. Trinity just got a pass. Nice. Go Trinity. Circle of Trust. I feel like I'm forgetting what an aspect of this game. All right, they're explaining the rules now. Yeah, okay, yeah. They're all blindfolded. Then the guard will tap them on the shoulder if they have to give the present. They have to get up out of their desk, go get the present, give it to somebody, and then sit back down and put their blindfold back on. And then everybody takes their blindfolds off, and the person that got the box has to guess who gave it to them. They did this with 11 people last time. It's tough. If you get a box, you do not have good odds. But so if you have to if you have to give the box to somebody, you're choosing a person to put at risk of death, because if they guess wrong, they're dead, and if they guess right, you're dead. So you don't really want to target your allies or your friends in the game, but the friends are the least likely to guess that it's you, probably. So that's the balance. This is actually a really good game design, especially to do late in this season when people have connected. Kind of like a mini version of Traders, where like if you're the trader in Traders, you like killing the people that you're close to puts the least amount of sus on you. But in this game, like if you when when the trader decides to murder somebody, they have like one chance to guess who murdered them, and if they get it right, then they survive. That would be an interesting twist for traders. Like, okay, you kill somebody, but if they can guess one of the traders, and if they get it right, then like one of the traders die, and then you become a trader. Is that crazy? Wait, that'd be an incredible game mechanic. That'd probably be so confusing if you were trying to figure out who the traders were, though. So the first woman, I think, is the mom that snapped at Perla. Actually, I don't know. It might have been the mom's teammate. But she said she's picking the person that she has the least connection with, which is not the move, right? if you're really, really on like all you care about is winning yourself. If you care about, friendship or making sure somebody you like wins the game, sure. But the only way to guarantee, or the best way to guarantee that you don't get picked is to pick the person that least expects that you would pick them. The hardest part of this game is you have to get in and out of the seat without making noise. Oh, I remember I liked 409 too. I forget why. I think she murdered. She won a thing and she eliminated the guy that was dumb, and I liked that. I forget. I forget everybody's name. I don't. But 409 I also like. They cut to the person. They cut to the woman that gave her the box, and she just like big gulp. He, they're going through the motions of, you know, the woman that got picked thinks two people, would are the most likely to think that she wouldn't pick them. So she's trying to reverse engineer it. There's a move here where like if you want the person that has to guess to be eliminated, you can like try to act like it's you. Perla, I feel like, is acting suspicious. Is Perla trying to get picked here? I can't tell. Good on Perla if she's I think Perla also doesn't like this woman. I don't know. But I totally good on Perla if she's trying to get this person eliminated. I don't actually no, I don't know if she has any. It's so hard. It's so hard to get this right when you have 10 options. I don't get like the guy that got picked. Maybe he's a little pissed that she picked like there's only two guys left. I don't know what he's thinking, but like he tried to convince her that it wasn't her, and now he's all smug that she got it wrong. But like, what can she do? She has to pick somebody. Everybody's gonna say it's not them. It doesn't actually help. There's no reason to be like it's not. I would not take it personally if somebody thought I gave them the box. I would just be like, it's a tough spot. But everybody's taking every decision so personally at this point. The same person can get the box. Like I think they randomize it every round, so like the same person could technically get the box every time. Could be the giver every time. Oh, they're not going to show us. Oh, maybe they're going to do a round of not showing us who gave the box out. That would actually be fun. I think it'd be really hard on TV to tell, but you can deduce it. Oh, they're doing it. Okay. Oh no, my girl 409 got the box. Ugh. Oh, that's so not good. Not good at all. I don't know. I forget all the connections she has, so it's not very. It's just a full face read. What's crazy is like if you think the person that would like the person you're closest with would give you the box because they don't think you would think it's them. If you then pick them, I guess if you pick them, you're not killing them if they didn't do it. I was thinking you would be killing them for suspecting them. That's actually not how it works. You can just pick your closest ally, and then it's like they survive at least if you. Ah, this is so hard. This game's so hard. Really, you just have to not get the box given to you. That's the best. It'd be great if it's if the poker player put it on her desk and she reads him, that'd be insane. She's asking Perla what she thinks, and Perla thinks it's also poker face, poker guy. Perla's acting the same on this one, like similar vibes. Yeah, you could just pick the poker player because it'd be so epic if you get it right. When you really have no idea, but you just pick the poker player, and if you're right, you look incredible. They don't reveal who put the box on people's desks after after each round. They just kill the person that loses. But the show surely will tell us if she gets it wrong. Although there's a good chance that she got it right because they chose this one to be secret. Oh, it's the end of the episode. We didn't get to so one of them died between 409 and the poker player. But I won't know until next episode. Unless they did some camera tricks, it looked like it was 409. But we'll find out next episode. All right, I like the Circle of Truth a lot better than Shoots and Ladders. Shoots and Ladders might have been like one of the worst games I've ever done. I'd have to go back in season one. I remember they did like what's the other like what's the Battleship? They did Battleship. I forget. I feel like that had more intrigue to it just because there was like captains and maybe there's some strategy, more strategy in Battleship. I forget, but I think Shoots and Ladders is the worst, one of the worst games they've ever done. But all right, I will be back next time with Squid Game: The Challenge Season 2, Episode 8. I'll see you then. Bye.